this game. One of my favorite go-to events. It's also quite interesting, I heard the word multitasking, but I also use it a lot in teams that have a lack of focus. So these are examples where you can use this game. My sister does what I do in healthcare, and she uses it to explain other people about brain damage. Because this is what it can feel like when your brain is not functioning well enough. So that's also a possibility. And I played it with teenagers, and then I refurbished it, so to speak, to, okay, this is your math homework, and this is your Snapchat, and this is TikTok. So you can also use it in kids like that. So there are multiple uses of this very blissful game. Also to explain higher management, that maybe if you come with loads of requests all the time, that your team's quality probably will go down. So yeah, very cool, easy game to play. And everybody's awake now. Yay! So, there we go. This is mainly the basic idea of the book that Cal is talking about. If you want quality work, you need the right amount of time times the focus. So if you want quality software, products, whatever you are creating with your teams you're working with, you need that focused and you need the time for it. Okay, so that was a nice combination. Now for period power. Yes. I talked about daily cycles. But big surprise, approximately half of this population also have another cycle. And of course, some people are in front of that cycle, some people are having other problems with it. But I had a disclaimer in the beginning. This is highly generalized. This is approximately 28 days, a cycle of a woman. This is what happens with men. And this is also something that I have against the whole 4 a.m. Atomic Habits. These books were all written by men. I'm not against men, I love men. But most of these books are about daily cycles. But there are days in the month that are not that energetic. There are days in the month that I'd rather have tea and chocolate and sit in the corner of the room with a blanket over my head. There are days in the month where I feel larger than life, powerful than ever, more sexy than ever, and my libido is through the roof. And that happens usually with women. But that's not very noticeable maybe in the workplace. But because we've also learned if you have tummy aches, take ibuprofen and suck it up. That's what we learned. So you will never probably talk, maybe sometimes, but maybe we should talk about that a little bit more. Because if we want to scale, we have a massive shortage of IT talent. And we only have like 10% women, 15% women. So maybe that's the solution to our tech talent problem. So we need to adjust a little bit more, not only in chronotypes, the early birds, the late birds, but maybe also on the fact that, yeah, our energy levels tends to differ throughout the month. That happens. You don't have to answer this, but this one is a very interesting. I gave this presentation a while ago, and then someone asked me, it might be an interesting question to ask, are there women, you don't have to answer, don't worry. Are there women in the audience right now that are on their period? I